Exercise 6. Let's do note 3 first. I see they give me here land and buildings and vehicles. So I just scratched out equipment and I made it land and buildings. Don't get confused. So if I look through my adjustments, nothing happened to land and buildings. So land and buildings I can literally just put in the carry value and the cost are exactly the same. Carry value and the cost. So already I got at least 2 marks there. Vehicles. Vehicles, they give me 170. But let's first go see. They tell me here that, oh, there is an equipment I see. Okay. So there is equipment as well. I'm sorry about that. But equipment is going to be 0 here. There's absolutely nothing the start of the year. We got an addition of 12. Oh, there is. How did I teach? I'm so sorry. I have an addition of 12. But let's first just see. Oh, I see, it's right here. Okay, here we go. This transaction was not recorded. And if it's not recorded, it means that is my opening balance, the 80. So the 80 less the accumulated of 36,750 gives me a carry value of 34,750 or 44. Remember your fixed assets is land and buildings, vehicles, equipment. Okay, you see my signs. Land and buildings, vehicles, equipment. But is that owner's equity as well? So we'll have to make equipment like that, which is very difficult. Okay, here we go. So now I know my closing cost is 92. Okay? And now I just need to calculate my depreciation. And they say equipment, there is even another one. This exercise is weird. On the 1st of May, new display cabinets were installed for 62. This was paid by debit card and, in full, but the guy also neglected to record it. So it's actually not 12, it's 74. How do I get 74? It's the 12,000 plus this 62 because both of them were not recorded. Sure. Monday session's not good. Okay, so this is going to change. It's going to be 100, 100 and, is everybody with me? You are very fidgety. I'm going to stop the recording. Do you want it?
Yes.
Okay, you guys are very fidgety. Are you with me? Can you tell me what is this closing now? So it's 80 plus 74, it's 154. Everybody with me? Okay, so let's depreciate. So now my new is going to be weird, né? Because I've got 2 new ones. Remember, the moment your months is different, it's a separate calculation. You can't say 74,000 times so much, because if you look here, this was the 31st of Jan, and this was the 1st of May. So the amount of months that you have is different. So let's do the 12,000. The 12,000, 25%, and how many months? I bought it the 31st of Jan. My year ends 30 June. How do I know 30 June? because here at the top it says 30 June. Okay, so how many months is that? I'm not counting January because I didn't have it in January. So I count February, March, April, May, June. 5 months. And that gives me what? Okay, now I'm going to take the 62. The 62 I purchased when? On the 1st of May. So 1st of May till 30 June gives me May and June. 2 months. And how much is that?
It was in May 2023.
And what year are we?
2024.
So actually, oh my word. So how would we do it? In my head I'm thinking, okay, if he never recorded it, it means it's now not there for more than a year. Okay? So in other words, I need to actually, I just think it's a typo though. I think it's a typo. But what I would have done then is I would show it as a purchase. And then I would make this depreciation for how many months? For 14 months. Is everybody with me? Am I confusing you? Okay, in this case what happened is this thing wasn't in my books at all. If you look at this here, they say 1st of May 23, new cabinets were installed. This was paid by debit card in full, but the bookkeeper neglected to record it. So it wasn't in my books. So in other words, when I started my year, the 1st of July 23, can you see I already purchased it here? Ne? And they never recorded it. So I've had it since the 1st of May. But it was never recorded and I only realized it here. So can you see I cannot go and make it, this is now 30 June 24. I can't go and add it here, ne? Because those books are already closed. That financial year is done. I can't go change things from last year. So now I do the second best thing, because I need to catch up my depreciation now. So let's make it right. So what I'm doing now is I'm leaving the opening balance, ne? Because I can't change it. But what I can change is my closing balance so that I include that thing that was never there. And now what I do is I say, okay, so I'm going to calculate 14 months. Then my depreciation is up to date, my carry value is up to date. That's how I would do it. Okay. Does that make sense to you?
No,
It doesn't make sense to me that for a year you didn't know that was not in the books. The only thing that makes sense to me is that they have maybe changed bookkeepers. Ne? And that the guy just never realized, or the bookkeeper was just never informed. Remember, the bookkeeper is separate from everything that happens in the shop and in the storage room. Maybe he even sits at home and he gets documents and he records it. So nobody let him know that we had shelves installed. So how can it be recorded if he doesn't know? Does that make sense to you? I have never seen it like this. Okay? But everything is possible, because what happens is you do things a certain way in your homework, and then when we get to a test, they would maybe stretch it a bit or do it a bit different to see if you can apply your principles. So what principles do you have at this stage? You know that you can't calculate these two together, right? Okay? What's wrong? Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, I'm getting confused. So, ma'am, are the amounts in the tables and the adjustments the same, or do I need to adjust the one?
Okay, so if you talk a table, you talk about this one.
Yes.
Okay, so this one, if you look at this one, it says 30 June 24. So when I look at this amount there, I assume that everything happening up until 30 June has been recorded. It's included there. I assume that. But then when I get to my adjustment, it tells me with that one at 12,000, they say, this transaction was not recorded. So meaning that 80,000 does not include, I still have to add 12,000. You see? And then when I read this one also, they say this one was made last year, but the bookkeeper neglected to record it. So it's also not recorded. So that is why I know I still need to add that 62. So now what I'm saying is, oh, you know what? They neglected to record something that happened last year already. But this amount is fixed in my books. I can't just go and now add it there because the time has passed. But I can add it here. You see?
So, ma'am, so we must pay attention to the ones that were not.
So they will always say it was recorded or it was not recorded. If they say it was recorded, it means it's already included. If they say it's not recorded, then it means we still need to add. Does that make sense? Okay. And this here is a weird thing to do, but it's not doable. You understand what I'm saying? Because they neglected to record it, means they didn't appreciate it last year. You see? So now I have to compensate for that. Accommodate that. Does it make sense, Shani? Okay. So what does this give me?
18083.
And now I do the old one, and the old one is the one that's here. Nay, what did we say is the carry value? 44,250. 43,250. So, am I going to use the 80 or the 43? Felicia? Am I going to use the 80 or the 43? Now make a guess. Let's see, what method is it? It's equipment, and equipment is on cost. So will I use the 80 or the 43? You've got a 50-50 chance to be right. Which one looks like cost?
80.
The 80. So if I work on cost, I will use the 80. Yes, the 80. Okay. Baby, are you okay? Okay. 25% gives me? Oh, don't be shy. You can do it. It's already 16,000. 16 plus 4, it's 20,000. Yo. I thought I was bad on a Monday. Let's total this. 3. What is 5 and 8? 13. Now I don't want to work anymore. What is this? Die. It can't be 19 because that's 20. Maybe those two is 19 plus the 20. Okay, so 39,333. Now, let's go on. What is my carry value now? 43 plus 74 less 39 gives me? Oh, is she your secretary and she does it for you?
Yeah, no.
Okay. Anybody with a calculator? Say again, baby. And now I get my accumulated is how much? So I either say 36 plus 39 or I say 77 less 50. Either will give me the same, which is what? Okay, let's go to vehicles. So vehicles, nothing happened to vehicles. We didn't buy anything. Okay? So let's go. So the vehicle's opening is 170. The accumulated is 54,700. So what's the carry value? Okay, so what is this carry value? 1. Okay, there's no addition, so we just depreciate. And I know my cost is going to stay the same. So now let's see. They say vehicles is on carry value. There is no new, there's only an old. So if there's only an old, which amount am I going to use? The 170 or the 115? It's diminishing balance. The 115. So I take the 115 times 20%, and that's going to give me okay. Carry value 115 less 23 gives me 90. Okay, help me. Okay, this one right. Okay, so 92 less 170 gives me
7,760.
okay, and now we total. I'm going to switch off and we're just going to total.